LiberalViewer presents.
So I have what may be an actual little Marco Rubio, Robo Rubio slip, Robo Rubio or Marco Roboto or whatever they were calling it, in his answer on NBC's Meet the Press talking to Chuck Todd, where he was not able to not say one of his talking points. You know, that's what Chris Christie called him on in that debate before the New Hampshire primary that got him so rattled, where he went back to his talking point even though he had been called on doing his talking point. Well, this isn't quite that blatant, but you'll see when Chuck Todd asked Marco Rubio about what he said in the debate last night, blaming President Clinton for the attack on 9/11 because Clinton failed to kill bin Laden when he had the chance. You'll see in his question, Chuck Todd includes the fact that President Clinton himself has expressed regret for not killing bin Laden. But when Marco Rubio gives his answer, he has like several talking points he goes through, and one of them is, and you know, President Clinton expressed regret that he didn't kill bin Laden, so he can't like avoid saying the talking point that was already part of the premise of the question, which you can see over here.
You said in response to that a heated exchange between Jeb Bush and Donald Trump on 9/11, this is what you said about 9/11, and I want to ask you about it on the other side.
The World Trade Center came down because Bill Clinton didn't kill Osama bin Laden when he had the chance to kill him.
That's a big charge. I know Bill Clinton has said it is one of his regrets, but he did make an attempt to go after him. But you believe that is a direct result? If basically Bill Clinton's failure led to 9/11?
Well, I believe that if Osama bin Laden had been killed, al-Qaeda as an organization would not have grown to the point where it had conducted 9/11. And it was in response to this argument that Trump was making that somehow President Bush was responsible for 9/11. And my argument was, no, the responsibility of 9/11 falls on the fact that al-Qaeda was allowed to grow and prosper, and the decision was not made to take out their leader when the chance existed to do so. Not once, but 4 times, according to the 9/11 report. President Clinton has acknowledged that as a regret. And so the bottom line is that al-Qaeda was able to carry out 9/11 because as an organization they grew and prospered in capability, led by Osama bin Laden. Had bin Laden been taken out, it is doubtful that 9/11 would have happened at least on September 11 of 2001 because al-Qaeda would not have been in a position to be able to carry something like that out.
So you're not blaming 9/11 on Bill Clinton?
No, he made a decision not to take out its leader, which I think ended up being the situation that happened with 9/11. And this was a response to an attack that the reason why 9/11 happened was because of George W. Bush. And my argument is, if you're going to ascribe blame, don't blame George W. Bush. Blame a decision that was made years earlier not to take out bin Laden when the opportunity presented itself.
So I'm actually still not quite clear. Are you putting 9/11 on Bill Clinton?
No, I'm putting it on his decision not to take out bin Laden, absolutely. This is what happens when you have a chance to take out the leader of a terrorist organization and you fail to do so, and the results are something like 9/11.
So you can let me know if you think that Robo Rubio got caught in sticking to his talking point about Bill Clinton having expressed regret after that was kind of the premise of the question.
YouTube, you decide.